I read that in the story. Let me ask you about that because I follow the law a little bit. The Trump administration lost at the district court level, and so they appealed to the Court of Appeals. And rather than waiting, there are no oral arguments. But
They
rather than
could say,
waiting,
oh,
right, but rather than waiting for oral arguments or even the reply brief from the guy's lawyers,
right,
they just ruled.
right.
That's kind of unusual,
Yeah,
right?
it's very unusual. It reflects the concern that they have and the sense they have that we're heading towards a deep crisis unless the government, somebody in the executive branch, wakes up and says we're going to win on the merits on both of these things, or at least on the on you will be our position will be given appropriate respect, uh, but we have an obligation to treat the court with respect and to treat the plaintiffs with respect.
So even though at least one, I think two of the judges are Republican
I think they're
appointees.
all Democrats.
No. Wilkinson, I wrote the opinion, and he's a Republican.
Yeah, the other two are, I think,
Okay, so
Clinton
it sounds like from the language, from the news stories I read, and from your summary of the opinion, for how long is the opinion?
it's like 12 pages. It's not just one page.
Yeah,
It's what I thought it was going to be.
right. But it sounds like it could have been written by Adam Schiff or Elizabeth Warren. It sounds like a full repudiation.
Well, except it's nothing about this poor man's family, and it does say that if this continues, the next thing they could do is take Americans out of their homes. But it's
Right.
not.
But just raising the specter of that is pretty striking because that's what the Democrats are arguing. There's
well,
no.
except the
It seems to go
Democrats have been
outside. It seems,
advocating
but it's sorry. It seems to like that sentiment and some of the other language goes out of the contours of what they might do. They could have just done a one-page order,
Oh,
as you said.
absolutely. No,
So
they clearly went out of their way to write 12 pages and to
yeah,
say, they plead with the executive branch to not let this crisis go
right.
on.